Hello everyone, welcome to Literature Warriors. Today I would be discussing one of the main themes of the drama, The Bear by Anton Chekhov. I know that most of you are struggling with the two dramas, The Bear and The Twilight of the Crane. So in this video series I would be discussing several themes, techniques and also some of the characteristics of the main characters in the dramas. So basically when you get a question from a drama, now you have two questions from the two dramas, so you have to select one. So basically when you get questions from the dramas, you get either questions based on the themes or from the characters. So maybe it's about the techniques as well, but basically it's either on the characters or the themes. So I would be discussing today one of the main themes of the drama, that is the unpredictable nature of human behavior, or we can call it as the inconsistency of human behavior or human nature. So, unpredictable nature of human behavior. Unpredictable means we cannot be sure. We cannot be sure what will happen at the next moment. So, that is obviously the human nature. Human beings are always subjected to change. So, now the person at this minute can be changed in the next minute. So the unpredictable nature of human behavior and also the human relationships. So when you talk about human relationships, that is also very unpredictable. Okay, so before going to the theme, inconsistency of human nature or the unpredictable behavior of human nature and human relationships, let's talk something about it generally, whether we can find this in the society among people. Obviously, we can find so many instances where people are inconsistent, or let's say they are unpredictable. So can you just imagine a situation where you have faced such an inconsistent or unpredictable behavior of a person? Maybe you yourself have experienced it, because just think about a person in the society. That person may be very calm and quiet, smiling with everyone, having a very friendly atmosphere, talking with everyone. So we can see that person is having a good understanding about the other person. Maybe he's dealing with someone else in his company or in his family. So in the next minute, for just a one word said by the other person, he may be so aggressive. His character would be changed. So that is actually the unpredictable nature. Okay, so when we talk about the drama The Bear, we all know the title The Bear is really appropriate for this drama, because when you take the bear as an animal, you can also see so many characteristics which are similar to human beings in the bear. Especially this unpredictable behavior. Bear is an animal, so sometimes it's true that human beings too behave like animals. So that's why we can compare the bear into human lives. So we can see most of the animals, including the bear, are aggressive, and the bear is with a large body. He has a large body, so with that body even we get to know that he is a type of aggressive animal. And This bear also, you have heard lot of stories about bears, and there you may have heard that bear is very calm and quiet, and suddenly it attacks the prey. So unpredictability is there itself in the title of the drama. So now let's go to the characters of the drama. So when we talk about the inconsistency of human nature, the unpredictability of human nature and relationships, we obviously have to talk about the characters of the drama. So first, let's take Popoa's character. Popoa is a land-owning widow in the drama, and we start the drama at the very outset of the drama. We find the character of Popoa. So Popoa is mourning for her dead husband. Now, as we go through the drama, we get to know that he was mourning for her dead husband. She was mourning for her dead husband nearly 1 year, 7 months. So then she also tells that she would mourn forever. So her dead husband would see that she is mourning, she is faithful to the dead husband. So she gives us at the very beginning of the drama, her character gives us the image of a faithful, conventional, mourning widow. But when we move through the drama, we get to know another stranger enters the drama, that is Smirnov, and with the Smirnov's character. Now Smirnov is actually the first stranger, the first visitor comes to Popoa's place after months. So she accepts that visitor, and not only accepting the visitor, her whole mourning months end up with the meeting of Smirnov. So where can we see the unpredictable nature of Popoa there? Popoa tells that she would mourn forever. She is still faithful to the dead husband, but with the proposal from the Smirnov, she changes. She doesn't tell it directly, but with her behavior, with her words, we can see that her nature, her attitudes about her life has changed. So she falls in love with Smirnov. And when we go to another instance about inconsistency, we can see Popoa is somewhat showing off that she is mourning for her dead husband for a long time, because just after the mourning we could see that she is like blaming and criticizing the character of the dead husband, looking at a photograph of him. So there we can see human nature is unpredictable. Meanwhile, she was mourning for the dead husband and telling so many things that she cannot go out, she has to live like she's living in a convent, she doesn't want to meet any strangers, visitors, but she is, the next moment she's looking at a photograph of the dead husband and insulting himself, just recalling what he has done to her, the bad character about him. So there you can see unpredictability. Alright, so now let's go to the character of Smirnov. Smirnov is also belongs to the feudalistic class, the rich class. He is a land-owning retired lieutenant. So we can see Smirnov comes to Popoa's house to collect his credits, because Popoa's dead husband Nikolai Mihailovich was in debt to Smirnov. So he he comes for a purpose, a personal purpose, that he wants to collect his money back. But when he enters this house, we can notice that he is introducing himself as if he is introducing himself in a marriage proposal, because he tells, Madam, I am like this and that, I am a retired lieutenant. He talks about his financial situation, his profession and everything. So we get to know, we become suspicious about him at that moment. And when we relate his character to this theme, unpredictability, that calm and quiet character just suddenly changes into an aggressive, insulting, scornful character when Popova tells that she cannot pay the debt the day itself. So we can see he is having thousands of words to insult women. And then, just after that insulting terms, just after insulting women for a greater extent, he then falls in love with Popova. Just after describing all the bad attitudes about women, then he talks about the beautiful appearance, the attractive features of Popova. So that is unpredictable nature. We cannot predict. Now when we were reading about Smirnov, who was insulting women, including Popova, we can never think that he would fall in love with Popova. But in the next minute, for our surprise, he falls in love with Popova. And even he kneels down and proposes to Popova. So you can see the unpredictability of Smirnov's character. So these two characters can be used to prove the theme inconsistency of human nature and the unpredictability of human nature or the human relationships. So when you specifically talk about human relationships, you can talk about the relationship between Popova and the dead husband. Although the husband is dead, Popova shows off that she is faithful and she still mourns for the dead husband. So that relationship suddenly changes when this stranger Smirnov enters her house. So there you can talk about the human relationships. And another instance from Smirnov's character is, if you go through the drama script again, you will see that Smirnov, when insulting women, he tells that he has rejected several women and some women have rejected him. So you can see the human relationships were not constant. They were changing. So Smirnov's character is another example to show the unpredictability or inconsistency of the human relationships too. So now I think you can understand these two characters can be taken to prove this theme, inconsistency of human behavior or the changing nature, the unpredictability of human nature and the relationships. Okay, so let's meet in another video discussing about another theme of the drama, The Bear. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a nice day.